Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today, friends, I wanted to do a quick little haul video of a few of the goodies that I got recently from scrapbook.com. Now, the majority of these things I got specifically to do a summertime junk journal, which is going to be up on my channel later this week is whenever I'm going to be starting it. So I'm really excited about that. So that's kind of what I've been doing with buying scrapbook supplies recently, is that if I buy anything, I always have like in mind exactly what I'm going to be using it for so that I don't overspend. So actually, I have not placed an order with scrapbook.com since I purchased all of my goodies like right after Christmas or right around Christmas time. I can't really remember, but it was for my New York Christmassy album for that trip that me and Will went on. So I've done really well, but I was definitely in need of some brighter, fun summertime colors. So I wanted to share with you quickly what I grabbed from scrapbook.com. So first off, we'll just go with the paper pads and things. Now, these page protectors, I did grab these 3 packs of them, and it was really because I think they were on like super sales. This is one of my least like fun things, but they are Heidi Swap page protectors, and I've used these before. If you guys remember, I'm going to open this. Okay, so if you remember, they're like these panoramic kind of page protectors. I'm going to try to see if I can get you to see one of them. Okay, so right here, they look like an 8.5 by 11, but they have like this little extra part right here, and I love them. I just think that they're really fun to have that little extra section. I used them a long time ago in a like throwback album of older photos, but I use them a lot in my Happy Mail binder, and that's something that I want to work on again. Like I have a video planned this summer, so I thought I would grab these while I could, because I don't know if they are getting rid of them because they were on super sale. They used to have some that where this extra little pocket stretched all the way over here, so you just had like another 8.5 by 11 that could open, but my favorite are these little small ones, and I think that they're perfect for the Happy Mail binder. So I grabbed 3 packs of those, and I think that they will get, you know, to good use. As far as my other paper pads go, I did grab this Doodlebug 12 by 12 paper pad in Berry Sweet. I really just grabbed this one because I liked the bright colors, and I love that you get a lot of really, really simple patterns that I thought would be fun to add into like my summertime junk journal. They're double-sided, which I thought would be nice. And then I could add on to this like simple pattern with more pattern and more embellishments and things like that. Now, the main kind of collection that I wanted to use for my summer junk journal is the newer collection from Paige Evans, Happy Haven. The thing about this is I bought this project pad, and that's all I saw on scrapbook.com. I don't know if I missed the regular paper pad, but whenever I got it, I was honestly a little disappointed. So the reason why is because it's just me. I'm being nitpicky because some of the papers, I got a few individual papers that we'll go through in just a second, and those are not included in here. And so they were some of my favorite papers. And so I thought, oh, let me grab an extra one of those. Well, they weren't included in this paper pad, and that's my fault for not like checking it out. It doesn't come with every paper, obviously. Also, it's not double-sided, which doesn't really bother me, and it has gold foil, which to be honest, that's not always my favorite. But I'm going to flip through it and show you. In the back, you get a lot of just solid colors, which I don't love that either. Here, there's just like a simple stripe with some hearts made out of hearts. That one's fine. A small floral. This one's kind of a patchwork of a lot of the papers that are not in this paper pad. Some of my favorite ones are on this little guy, but not in the paper pad. So kind of disappointing. I really like this floral. I'm not a huge floral person, but I did like this floral. I like this. I do like this. This is very Paige Evans here, but I think that one's super cute. Here's where you start to lose me because, again, I'm not a floral person. Now, I chose the floral paper pad, but I'm sure I will use this in small doses, but I felt like there was a lot of that. I love that one. This is fine, but I don't, you know, this, I don't like this one. It's just not my style. I don't love the gold foil. I will probably use some of these with the gold foil though, just to use them up. I do like the stripe, you know, I love a rainbow. Again, not my favorite. And then you do get these, it's a project pad. So you do get these stickers. So that's fine. I will probably use these. And then you get these smaller stickers. They are paper stickers. But I didn't even realize whenever I bought this that this is what I was buying. But I will definitely use those stickers. So I'm not hating on that. I'm just saying if I could have picked it, I would have rather just had a regular paper pad with all of the papers from the collection. Now, like I said, I did grab out a few of my favorites, though, that I just bought as separate individual sheets. So I probably didn't buy enough of these because I just wasn't paying attention to my order, but I really liked this paper. Now, I love these types of florals where they're like in these individual little like almost stamps. I thought that that was super cute, and these could be cut apart, or I just like it as a regular piece of paper. I love this. I love this plaid look with the little flowers. I think that's adorable. I love this one with all the different stitches and the fact that it is a nice, really like easy, colorful pattern. I think that's super cute. The buttons, I really like the buttons. I've been kind of into that nostalgic look of these buttons. I know there were some stickers from, I think, Pip Sticks. They're older now, but they were little buttons, and I've seen them pop up on like junk journaling things, different things. I've been seeing buttons again, so I've been kind of interested in them. So I like this one. I love this. I love a colorful paper. So super into this one. I love this, just like little branding strip. Is that on here? Yeah, see, that's really pretty. I like that a lot. Again, I love the florals that are like just kind of monochromatic or just like a couple colors. So this one I'm into. I love this on the back a lot. That's like a pretty retro-y floor to me. And then here I got two of these, and they are the cut aparts. So I always like cut aparts, journaling areas, other just like little things that I can add into my summer junk journal. And then again, just a few more. I love these. They look like they're like stitched and stuff. So super happy with these papers. Now, besides these additional papers, I did grab a couple others that I just found from a totally different collection. So this is from Photo Play, which I'm not that familiar with, but this, although I don't think it's quite as nice as the Paige Evans, I do think that it's cute. They look a little stretched. Maybe like a little too stretched this way, but I do really like it. It's from the This Happy Life collection. So I thought that this just kind of went with the Happy Haven. And then the back, this is fine, but I really got it for this one. And then we have this paper, which is fine, but I really got it for the guest check. And I just thought doing a junk journal, the guest check would be fun to cut up and add into the junk journal. So that's all my papers. So not too much. I didn't want to go overboard because already I think this is too much for what I'm doing for my junk journal. So it's probably too much stuff. So I don't want to, don't want to go too crazy. Now, the majority of the things I got are from the Happy Haven collection. So I did grab the cardstock stickers. I always love cardstock stickers. So again, I did not realize that I was going to have additional stickers in that project pad. But I feel like these would be easy to use in all sorts of collections. I see a chicken down there, which excites me. So I will definitely be using these. Also from that collection, I did grab, now I know I said I don't love floral. And I think what I don't love about a floral pattern is sometimes it's so busy with all the flowers everywhere. Now these individual flowers, I probably would not have bought this if it wasn't like a junk journal style, but I think that these would be fun in a junk journal. So I ended up grabbing these. There's all kinds of sizes, and that's what I really like about, I don't know if it's just the wear, like the, American Crafts or what, but a lot of the ephemera has been a little bit smaller, and I think that these are cute. Then the one that I really, really liked though was the ephemera pack that has all of like the labels and the journaling squares and areas. So I thought that these would be super, super cute. And look at those, like they're in a little pot. Now, one thing I've got to say is that my stuff from scrapbook.com, I don't want to be nitpicky, but it came like in a big kind of more of a, not a padded envelope, but one of those kind of cardboardy envelopes. And some of the stuff just got kind of wrecked. It was all bent up, and I don't know, the packaging, they didn't do that good of a job. Here I did grab the Maggie Holmes Pretty Picnic. I just grabbed these enamel dots and hearts. I just thought they went good enough. Oh, also from Happy Haven, I couldn't resist the tassels with the charms. I thought these would be cute even for making keychains and things like that, but I definitely want to put at least one on my junk journal. Then just random, a few left, like just random things. These were from Heidi Swap. I don't super care about these tags. I will just add those to my stash. But it came with these little tiny vellum envelopes. And I was just interested. I'm going to look at one. I was kind of interested. And I thought that those might be cute to add in there. Let's see. What do they look like? Yeah, see a little small vellum envelope. And then they have little stickies on them. I think that that could be kind of cool. So little secret messages and all kinds of little things. So I'm definitely going to be using those in the junk journal. And then I grabbed these two from Tim Holtz. These were really kind of wrecked when I first got them. I think that they're looking better now. But these are just some of the Tim Holtz phrases, a little bit bigger phrases. I just thought they had kind of random things. Some of these skew more to, it says sentiments, but they kind of skew to like a card, like happy birthday and congrats and thanking of you. But there's also a lot of just random ones. And then these are called thoughts. And these were my like more favorite of the two. And I don't know if I'll use them in here or not. I'll just have to feel the vibe. But I do like these just for life. And then I just have a couple other things here. I did go by Hobby Lobby randomly and I grabbed a few of these as well. Now I grabbed a lot of these packs. They're on sale, 40% off, but I just wanted to mention them because these are some of my favorite little stickers to add into my sticker challenges and things for like the BFF sticker club. So there's always these that are rainbow and you get 2 of them, or the plain silver. And I try to grab these every time I go there. So I bought all of them that they had. They probably only had like 4 or 5 of each, but I think that they're fun and they're like a sticker that you can grab easily while you're out and about and didn't have to order them, but they're great for like those little spots in sticker challenges. And then I also found these, and these are your regular puffy, like scrapbooking style stickers. They're a little bright maybe for the summer junk journal vibes, but I just thought I would add these into my stash as well. And the only other thing that I have to show you is I was kind of shopping my own room and I was looking through my vintage books and I really couldn't find one that was screaming summer junk journal to me, like theme wise. So what my plan is for the junk journal, just like I've done for 2 other years, I did not make one last year, but I made one like the 2 years previously on Patreon. I do have flip throughs here, so I will link that below, but I always took a children's book and then I'm going to use like the cinch tool and I'll cut this up and make this into the summer junk journal. And even though it's not necessarily summer themed, I love the colors. I think it's really adorable. I love the drawings. It's Richard Scarry. So I think I'm going to go with this one. It's the right size. Like out of the books that I already had, either they were too big or a totally off topic or just like didn't go with the summer vibes at all. So I think I'm going to use this one. I'm pretty sure, because I don't want to have to go thrifting and find something. Like I just want something that I already have because I want to start my summer journal like this week. So I believe that that's the one that we're going to go with. So a little sneak peek of that. But yes, that is everything that I got plus the page protectors here. So I just wanted to show you my quick little haul video. I don't buy that much scrapbook stuff right now. I'm trying to really use what I have, especially because I've mostly been pocket scrapbooking and I have a lot of those cards. But I thought before I put everything away, I would show you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the little haul. If you did, please give me a like and consider subscribing and make sure to tune back in later this week for the start of my summer junk journal. Bye, y'all.